hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Teresa Sivak. As you can see, I'm a certified brand and marketing strategist. So what I do is this stuff, help you find your target audience, help you figure out who it is you sell to, who is going to be attracted to your product or your service the most, and how to scale your business when it comes to finding your target audience easier. So today's agenda is going to be, I'm going to give you 6 steps into finding your target audience and retaining your target audience. There's one of 3 reasons that you're here, either all 3 or one of them. You have a product or a service and you have absolute no idea who to sell to. You have a target audience, but you aren't seeing the results that you're hoping for, or you've decided to either niche, or however you want to pronounce it, niche down. And what I call it, find your absolute target audience even more, like I did for myself. So I am a brand strategist, certified brand and marketing strategist for small business owners, but I work with veteran-based businesses, military businesses, and anybody in the military affiliated area. Now, the number one thing we're going to figure out is, why is knowing your target audience important? The 6 steps. So define your product and your service, create a customer profile, research and analyze your market. And I know this sounds probably intimidating, but it's easier than you think and simpler than you think. And I'm going to help you do that today. If you want more of a tailored one-on-one with me, I am providing free coaching sessions. So I'm going to put my link on here. You can schedule a free session with me, and then we can talk about who your product is, what you do, who you sell to, and all that good stuff. Then we're going to engage with your audience, segment your audience, and retain your audience. If you have any questions, please put it in the chat, and I hope to answer all of your target audience questions. So the number one thing is why knowing your target audience is important. And there's a lot of reasons why it's important to know your target audience, but I'm going to give you 4 for the sake of your precious time and this webinar. Focus on marketing efforts. It helps tailor your marketing and strategies to the right people, saves you time and money, improves customer satisfaction, and increases sales and loyalty. So right now, if you're trying to figure out, okay, who is my target audience? I sell this product, or I sell a service, or this service. Think about what your product solves. So here's your small example, local coffee shops. We all know them. We all love them. We all go to them. A local coffee shop targets young professionals and sees a significant increase in morning sales after launching a social media campaign featuring quick and healthy breakfast options. If you know right now, all over social media, what is trending, health and, healthy coffee and healthy foods and, fitness and all that good stuff. So local coffee shop targets young professionals with this social media campaign, and they're going to see an increase in sales. Here, if you don't have Novo, so Novo is the banking that I use for my business, but here's my link. You can scan it, or you can, I think, Stephanie just hit up with a link, but you can click on the link and you can create a free account. So step 1, define your product or your service. I want you to think about the type of product you sell, the type of service you provide, okay? So identify your offerings. What product or service are you selling? Okay, so understand the benefits of your product or your service. What problems? You got to think about this. What problems does your service or your product solve? And what needs it fulfilled, or who needs this? Who do you need? So for example, I know Neil does insurance. We were talking about earlier. So Neil, insurance. What type of insurance do you sell? Is it car insurance? Is it life insurance? Whatever it is, pick a group of people that you feel needs it the most. And right now, when I say feel that needs it the most, remember, knowing what your product or your service solves. So if you talk to customers before and they've had, frequently asked questions, common questions, or the same problems, maybe those are the type of people that you need to target a little bit more, or identify a little bit more, or research a little bit more. That way you can tailor how you speak to them, how they're attracted to you, and your marketing. So here's an example: a fitness trainer offering personalized workout plans. And I have a cool story about this. Well, not so cool. So my mom has, and I hope I am pronouncing this well or okay, fibromyalgia, right? So that is when it comes to your muscles. So she needs specific muscle targeting because she's in a lot of pain. My mom would rather pay 20 times more for a specified trainer that works with fibromyalgia versus going to a gym and just doing it herself. So she has a problem. And if a fitness trainer has a solution that works with her type of cases, she's going to go, wherever they are. Okay. And if they're expensive, in her mind, it is worth it because she has this problem that needs to be solved. So I want you to think of your service and your product as a solution to a problem. That way you can tailor your marketing, you can tailor your branding. That way you can attract those people to you when you talk about the product, you talk about the service, or when you are on your social media. Here's another quick example about Apple. We all know Apple and Macs and iPhones. Apple defines its Apple products as not just a phone or a computer, but devices that integrates communication, entertainment, and productivity, addressing multiple consumer needs, adding a touch of sophistication. So I personally use all Apple. Why do I love it? Because I can integrate all of my devices. I can copy on my computer and I can paste it on my phone, clicking paste on my phone. So that's convenience for me. As a busy person, that is very convenient for me without me having to, copy and then send it to myself or retyping it. Apple does that. So think about what your product or service solves and that you can talk about it that way. Somebody needing that convenience, somebody needing that problem solved, you can quickly catch them. Step 2, create a customer profile. So demographics, age, gender, income level, education, psychographics, interests, values, lifestyle, behavior, geographics, location, climate, urban versus rural. Example, young professionals age 25 to 35 interested in fitness, living in urban areas. Once you know that about your target audience, you can quickly tailor your ads, your advertisements, your paid ads. You can tailor your marketing, your branding to those people because they're going to be attracted to that, So for example, Nike targets athletes in fitness with its apparel focusing on consumers who value performance, innovation, and style. Nike has that down packed. So you see Nike everywhere. And not only that, the young professionals, they use social media. So they're going to do all the legwork for Nike, posting it on social media, posting it here, sharing it, buying it for other people. So this is what's important to know your target audience so they can do a lot of the legwork for you when it comes to the marketing efforts, which in the long run is cheaper and cost effective and saves you money. We all love that. I love that. Step 3, research and analyze your market. So market analysis. This is where a lot of times people get a little bit intimidated, but honestly, it is this. I know coming from me, it's like, oh, well, this is what you do. But this is what I tell my clients. As long as you know who you're targeting, it is easier just to go on Google really quickly or research really quickly what attracts things to them. So tailoring your products and your services to them. So market analysis, research your industry and competitors, identify trends, look for trends that might affect your business, learn from competitors. What are they doing well? Where are they lacking? And right here, I love this because learning from your competitors is super important. So here's a tip that I especially like to do, people that do what I do, is I go to the reviews. And if I see one bad review, I add that to my good things. So my competitor doesn't offer this or lacks in this. I do that. So it's very important to know your competitors, know who your target audience is. That way you can tailor how you are marketing. Here's an example: a growing interest in home fitness due to the pandemic. We all know that after the pandemic, everybody wanted to buy walking pads and, gym stuff to do it at home. So now all of these businesses that sell walking pads, that sell gym equipment, and even gyms are now doing it virtually. They're adding that to their suite. They're doing their marketing the way they know and they see that it's going to attract their target audience. So if they're targeting young professionals, what does young professionals like to do? We like, the walking pads and working from home and stand-up desks and cool, office things. So one of the reasons why knowing target audience, so you can have your research and you can do your research easier and it's more effective. Here's an example. Netflix researched the growing trend of on-demand content and shifted from DVD rentals to streaming services, capitalizing on the market shift. Step 4, engage with your audience. One of the things that I like to say is you can do all this work, but if you don't engage with your target audience, it's not going to work. And the reason is because people like to know that they are dealing with people. So if you care about your people and the services that you're providing to help them solve that problem, I would suggest and I recommend just engaging, 1 or 2 minutes or maybe 5 to 10 minutes with your target audience, asking them questions. Hey, what do you like about, so-and-so or whatever it is that you want? But this is just, the goal of this is to learn about your target audience. That way you can continue making your marketing better, your branding better, and even pinpointing more effectively. Surveys and interviews, gather feedback to understand needs and preferences. Social media analytics, use platforms to gather data and monitor engagement. If you posted a photo or a video and you see that you're getting tons of engagement, like you're getting likes and you're getting comments, what did you do here differently that you probably didn't do before? Analyze that video and say, okay, let me duplicate that. Let me do that again. Here's an example: survey potential clients on their fitness goals and analyze engagement on fitness related topics. So I have here Starbucks. Starbucks uses its social media channels to engage with customers, gather feedback, new products, and adjust the offerings based on customer preferences. This is super important because this is how you're going to learn and make your offerings, your services, and even your customer service better. Because if your customer service is not to standard for your target audience, interests, they're probably different ages. So group by characteristics, segment based on demographics, psychographics, etc. Tailor marketing strategies, create a targeted campaigns for each segment. Because remember, we all have here in this call, we have different people with all different paths and walks and ages and interests. So if we are here to learn how to find our target audience, for example, I'm going to be targeting based on the different related industries. So if you have, health industry, you have fitness industry, you have insurance industry, whatever I say when it comes to fitness, maybe in the health industry, or did I say fitness industry or health industry? Yes, they're going to be aligned together, but probably not insurance. So anything I say for insurance that is not related to insurance, you won't care for, even if you're here to learn about the same thing. So segmenting your audience is super important because it's targeting your audience even more. Here's an example: separate young professionals and older adults, tailoring content to each group. What young professionals like and what the older professionals enjoy, right? Here's one of the things or examples that I like to add is Amazon. Amazon does awesome at this. when they use purchasing behavior. Amazon segments its audience by purchasing behavior and recommends products based on previous purchases, leading to personalized shopping experiences and increased sales. So my husband, he loves the stuff for the hair. This is what he buys. And so now they're recommending this. I don't know what this is, but it's the same brand. So he's never purchased this before, but Amazon is saying, you've purchased from this brand before. Maybe you're interested in this as well. Who knows? Check it out. Look, it has 391 comments and reviews, and it's 4.5 stars. You might like it. Check it out. Right. So my husband, what's he gonna do? He sees that, he'll check it out. What is this for? The beard, maybe, the hair after he shaves. Who knows? But Amazon recommended this. So if you have a so if you have your target audience and you have different groups within your target audience based on purchasing behavior, what time do they like to purchase? What do they like to purchase? How do they like to purchase? So knowing this allows you to tailor your services and your customer service as well. And step number 6, retain your target audience. And one of the ways that Sephora likes to retain their target audience, which is, hi, this is me, is by insider program reward. So every time I purchase something, I get some points. The more points I collect, I can redeem, for a free product or a higher percentage off. And that's pretty awesome, So retaining your target audience, there's other ways that you can retain, by providing referral programs, by providing discounts, by providing more specialized attention to your local customers or clients. So different ways. It all depends on what you offer and what you do. But there's always something you can give to your local clients, to your loyal clients, and even to your first-time clients to retain them and keep them coming. Provide excellent customer service, ensures positive experience for your customers. It builds relationships. This is my favorite because there is nothing better than you having that relationship with a customer. They're going to do a lot of the legwork for you. When you have that relationship, they're going to refer you to somebody else. They're going to talk about you to the highs of the mountains. But this all comes to how you're retaining them, how you're taking care of them. Reward loyalty, super important. Offer loyalty programs, discounts, or special offers. Here's an example: fitness trainer offering monthly check-ins and discounts for long-term clients. I'm sure my mom's physical trainer or trainer maybe does that, and I hope he does, but that would be an awesome way to check in and say, you know what, he actually cares about me and I'm not just wanting my money. This is amazing. I'm going to keep going with this guy or with this person or with this trainer or with this brand or company. So leveraging your platforms, this is Instagram. I love to use Instagram because Instagram, you can use it as a funnel. I call it the red carpet of all social media because here you have in a very inviting photo, you have what you do, and this is SEO infused. So if you have keywords here, for example, me, I'm certified brand strategist for vets. If a vet is searching for veteran-owned marketing agency, they're going to find me. If a customer searches for marketing agency, they're going to find me based on, oh, she needs a certification or they have to have a certification. Boom, right then and there. So I would suggest you, or I would recommend you to optimize your social media, especially your Instagram, because if you have different targets, they also want to know how you are and what do brands like. Over here, your title, what you do. Here is a value statement. Remember, keep it simple, keep it straightforward. Busy people don't like to guess around what you do. Okay, I help vet businesses sell with psychology-based and military-based methods. Boom. I'm a full-service-based marketing agency and brand management agency. Right in there. You know everything that you need to know about me in just maybe 4 or 5 words. Over here, pin post. If you have any sales going on, any promos, or even just knowing a little bit more about you. That way people can relate to probably your hobbies and things that you do. You want to put it on here. Remember, people like to buy from people they trust 100% of the time. Okay. You got your story highlights. So anything that you post on your stories, if you ever been to Facebook now, they have, on the top, they have the stories, or Instagram, and even now TikTok and other platforms are doing the same thing. But the first place people like to go is to once they see this colored ring right here, okay, let's see what she posted, or let's see what they posted. If you posted a sale that is just maybe a day long or 2 days long, what happens is here, Instagram only allows you to have for 24 hours. And if you want people to consistently see that, you can put it on your highlights here, on your important, you can, have it here like sales calls, reviews, about us. This is my CRM. So just different things that you offer, sales, promos. That way people can easily view and not have to search around and guess around. Okay, let me see what they do, or if they have any sales. A lot of customers are attracted to sales. So if you have sales, you want to put it on there.